The Indiana Fever front office is facing the toughest offseason in franchise history. They've got Caitlin Clark, the biggest star women's basketball has ever seen, sitting at the center of a massive storm. Injuries, expiring contracts, and a league-wide freeze thanks to the CBA negotiations. But here's the real problem. It's not who they need to sign, it's who they might lose. When Caitlin Clark went down with that brutal injury in July, everyone thought Indiana was done. Season over, lights out. But then something unexpected happened. The Fever didn't collapse. They evolved. Kelsey Mitchell took over. Ari McDonald, Sydney Colson, and even Sophie Cunningham stepped up. Suddenly, the team wasn't just Caitlin and the crew, it was a unit, a real basketball team. And that's where the trouble began. Because when the star goes down and your second best player proves she can lead the whole ship, you've got yourself a power shift. Now, the front office is staring at an impossible decision. Do they give Kelsey Mitchell a max contract? Make her a co-star with Caitlin Clark? Or do they let her walk and risk watching her become the star somewhere else? Because here's the truth nobody in Indiana wants to say out loud. Kelsey Mitchell isn't built to play second fiddle anymore. When Caitlin got hurt, Kelsey didn't just fill in. She thrived. She carried the team, and she proved she could do it without Caitlin Clark. So why would she stay in Indiana? To go back to being option number 2. But hold on, it gets deeper. Multiple reports say the Fever's insane injury streak wasn't just bad luck. It might have been connected to Coach Stephanie White's system. Fast-paced, high minutes, no rest for the stars. It works until bodies start breaking down. Now, Indiana's front office has to decide. Do they double down on that system? Or do they rebuild it from scratch to protect their $28 million investment in Caitlin Clark? You can't do both. Something has to give. Meanwhile, chaos is brewing at the league level. Commissioner Kathy Engelbert got booed so loudly during the WNBA Finals trophy presentation that people in the arena couldn't even hear her speak. Lisa Leslie tried to defend her, saying fans were just supporting the players, but let's be real, that was a full-blown revolt. And that revolt matters because Kathy's the one in charge of the CBA talks that are freezing every team's offseason plans, including Indiana's. Translation, the Fever can't even move until the commissioner fixes the mess. And when that deal finally drops, it's going to unleash chaos. Every team, New York, Dallas, LA, will come hunting for Mitchell with max money. The salary cap will go up thanks to Caitlin Clark's impact on ratings, which means every team will have cash to spend. Indiana's only real advantage? Chemistry, continuity, the dream of building a dynasty with Caitlin Clark. But is that enough to keep Kelsey Mitchell happy? This is the crossroad. If Indiana signs Mitchell, they commit to a 2-star system, Clark and Mitchell side by side. If they let her go, they're betting everything on Caitlin Clark to do it alone. There's no middle ground, no second chance. And make no mistake, the decision they make right now could define Caitlin Clark's entire WNBA legacy. If the Fever lose Mitchell and fail to rebuild, Caitlin risks becoming another what-if story. But if they pull it off, if they find the balance, keep Mitchell, and finally give Caitlin the depth she deserves, they could build something we haven't seen in decades, a real WNBA dynasty. So I'll leave you with this. What would you do if you were the Fever GM? Do you pay Mitchell whatever it takes to stay? Or do you trust Caitlin Clark to carry the franchise alone? Because one thing's for sure, whatever happens next in Indiana is going to change women's basketball forever.